Good evening, race fans. Welcome to another Thursday night here with the Crown Athletics Racing Tour tonight. Drivers hit the Iracing superspeedway here. Definitely going to be some high action, high intense racing going on here tonight at this track, so you definitely want to stay tuned for all the action here. Coming up here shortly on Extreme Racing TV, as always, up here in the broadcast booth with you every Thursday night here for Extreme Racing TV. Dennis Hansman, thank you all for tuning in here this evening. Before we go ahead and get to the qualifying here, let's go ahead real quick and get to the standings as they come into this evening. And up in that top spot, still from last week, Daniel there with 93 points. Up in second, we got Edson Santos with 75. Daniel in third with 63. We got Travis Rucker in fourth with 56. Lance Anthony fifth with 51. Mathis there in sixth with 44. Aaron Hobart there in seventh with 40. Mattis in eighth with 36. Brian Edwards, 36. Jordan Probst there, rounding out your top 10 coming into tonight with 33 points. Back in 11th, we got Andrew Frazier with 32. In 12th, we got Pacey there with 30 points. William Rucker in 13th with 29. Nash Fry in 14th with 28 points. Kalex Wetzel there in 15th with 28, as well as Josh Osborne. Back in 17th spot, we got Clabe Carter coming into tonight with 27 points. Back in 18th, James Langriven there with 26, as well as Garrett Hagan. Back in 20th, we got John Matthews with 24, as well as Andrew Fay there in 21st. In 22nd with 23 points, Rick Raven. 23rd, we got Bobby Flowers there with 22. In 24th, Scott Watson, 18, as well as David Cook. And rounding out, in 26th, we got Thomas Holden there with 14 points. And coming to the team championships here, get that added to the way for you guys, so that way you go ahead and see the team championships coming into tonight. Up in that top spot, in that Black Cloud Racing with 156 points. In second, we got Lanier Energy Racing with 118. CRT Pulse Racing is in third with 107. Back in fourth with 69 points, we have Team Name Motorsports. PBR is back in fifth spot with 54 points. Mr. Rogers Racing is in sixth with 46 points. ARM Racing in seventh with 38. With 36 points back in eighth, we got the IRR team, Argentina. Back in ninth, we have Joshua Osborne Motorsports with 28 points. Gigabyte Racing there is in 10th with 26. And then rounding out in 11th, we got True North Racing with 21 points. That will conclude the wrap-up as far as updating on the team points and standings coming into tonight. Well, let's go ahead real quick here and see where they're standing here in practice. Keep in mind, qualifying times are going to vary here just because of the draft and everything like that. But up in that top spot, we got Joshua Osborne in the 07. I don't know if he's out there on track. No, he's on pit road. But Joshua Osborne there in the 07 with a 43.127. Rick Raven. There we go. Alex Offenbach there is in second with a 43.211. Back in third, we got CJ Harden here with a 43.415. Rick Raven is in fourth with a 43.471. And rounding out your top five in practice is Brian Edwards and that 3 machine with a 43.636. All right, folks. Well, what we're going to go ahead and do here, since we still got about 2.5 minutes here left to go in practice, we are going to go ahead, step away here for just a moment, play our national anthem. I'm going to go ahead and get my last break in before we go ahead and get things underway here. So if it is a moment of black screen, don't worry about that. I am going to be right back. So don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, welcome back. Forgot to do the little flyover thing there towards the end. I do apologize for that. Like I said, I did have to step away here for just a moment. But thank you all for tuning in here tonight. Hopefully, everything will work like a charm here tonight. We won't have any issues. You know, the last few broadcasts I have done, whether it be on this channel or another channel that I do as a fill-in, been having some issues with my computer, either just randomly crashing or Iracing crashing. So hopefully that does not happen here this evening, as qualifying is now underway here. And it does look like we have a few drivers going out on track there. Andrew Fay, Brian Edwards, Lance Anthony, Bobby, Alex Scott, Garrett, CJ Harden, and Rick Raven. Even though a few of them are still sitting on the edge of pit road, we do have some drivers coming out here and getting their qualifying times in as we speak. Also do want to mention that tonight is the first of the Crown Jewel races that they do. This is the third season of them doing that, I do believe. And go ahead here and check real quick. Don't know why it's doing that. It should not be doing that. Don't know why the picture quality is only 360. It should not be that way. I think my internet is acting a little weird here this evening, because I did have it set what we're going to go ahead and do here real quick, folks. I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream real quick. I will be right back. We're not going to go anywhere. We're just going to take a pause here. Brief moment of silence. And we'll switch a profile here and see if that's going to fix anything. I'll be right back. All right. We are back. Back live here. Should be all right now. I don't know. We'll see here. Yes, okay. I don't know what was going on with that profile. I'm going to have to look at that after this race. For whatever reason, it was putting it at 380p, and that's not what we do over here. We only do 1080p, so go ahead and get that adjusted, get over here to the good stuff. As we do have qualifying times rolling in here. I do apologize for that little hiccup. Good thing I caught it before the race started. We got Rick Raven in the top spot right now with a 44.539. Aaron Hobart there in second with a 44.624. Aaron Fry third. Andrew Fay third. Brian Edwards fourth. Scott Watson fifth. William Rucker sixth. He's out there on the track. You got Mathis here in 9th, Alex Offenbach 10th, Lance Anthony 11th, Pacey there in the triple zero machine in 12th. Trying to get everything focused back to normal here. Trying to, anyway. As normal as it can get, right? All right, there we go. It looks like we got 6 people out there, 7 people out there tuning in here this evening so far. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like I said, thank you for coming out supporting not only the channel, but the Crown Athletics Racing Tour for coming on board here, allowing us to broadcast for them and having their fans come over and watch the stream over here on Extreme Racing TV. And their sponsor for tonight's race is Magnolia Laser. Tonight is the Iracing 270, or as they call it here at the Crown Athletics Racing Tour, the Magnolia Laser 270. It is the first of the Triple Crowns here for season number 3. As we are going to go ahead and wrap up qualifying here in just about 2 seconds. We will go ahead and get them down to the starting grid here this evening. All right, getting down to the starting grid here this evening. Starting on the pole with a 44.457, we got the 20 of Edson Santos. Able to beat out the time of Rick Raven. Congratulations, Edson, on grabbing the pole once again here this evening. On the outside, rolling off second, we got the 1 of Rick Raven with a 44.539. Back in row number 2, we got the 916 of Aaron Hobart rolling off third. On the outside of him, rolling off in the 4th position, we got the 28 of Andrew Fay. In row number 3, in that number 3 machine, we got Brian Edwards rolling off 5th. On the outside of Brian, in that 52, we got Lance Anthony rolling off in that 6th position. In row number 4, rolling off 7th, we got the 30 of Garrett Hagan. On the outside of Garrett, rolling off in the 8th spot, we got the 29 there of Scott Watson. In row number 5, in that 56, we got Alex Offenbach rolling off 9th. On the outside of Alex, rolling off in the 10th spot, we got the 77 of William Rucker. In row number 6, we got the 33 of CJ Harden rolling off 11th. On the outside of CJ, rolling off 12th, the triple O of Pacey Widget. I think I said it right. Widget? I don't know. Then rounding out the field here, starting in P13, we got the 02 of Mathis. Lorento. All right. So we got 13 Indy cars out here this evening for the Iracing Superspeedway, the first of the Triple Crowns here for season number 3. I do appreciate everybody tuning in here this evening. It should be an excellent, excellent race here tonight. Go ahead and wait for that pace car to drive off here. As there it goes. And now we got this long, long pace lap here at the Iracing Superspeedway. For those that don't know, Iracing Superspeedway is almost 3 miles long, 2.95 miles, 4 turns. It is not a official real track. It is a made up track. The only one that I'm aware of on iRacing that does exist. But it is a fun track to race at. As far as the weather goes, as I clicked the wrong button there, I do apologize. Air temp of 78 degrees, winds coming from the north, right around 2 miles an hour. We're under partly cloudy skies, no humidity out there, so it's pretty dry, and no fog. And we will go ahead and wait for the pace car to finish taking its long parade lap around the iRacing Superspeedway. Then we will go ahead and get them rolling here once Barney gives them the green. And if you have not already, folks, make sure you hit the like, subscribe button. Oop, we're not at Daytona 500. Let's not do that. As pace car is off to the safety of pit road. And waiting for Barney the flagman to wave the flag. And we are underway here tonight at the iRacing Superspeedway. Race number 3 of season 3. All right. Let's go ahead and get that driver bar up for everybody. As Edson, you can see there, has the lead right now. But here comes Andrew Fay making it 3 wide down the back straightaway. Ooh, I don't like that camera. Give me a better camera. Don't like that camera either. All right. And, ooh, man, you see cars jumping all over the place there. But this track is very wide. They could go 5, 6 wide through here. No problem. Get up here to Brian Edwards here in that 3 machine. We do have somebody blinking. I do believe that's the 30 there of Garrett Hagan. Just a brief blink as we're almost 3 wide for the lead there. And now looks like the inside line definitely prevailing there for now. You do see a few stragglers trying to get something on the high side going. As I got distracted there, it looked like somebody wrecked on the back straightaway. Yep, Anthony Yuns all banged up there. I caught a piece of debris there on the back straightaway on the apron. Here comes the leaders down the front straightaway here. Looks like Alex is now up into that top spot. As we will go ahead and put the ticker up for you guys. How about we do that? It's always nice to have the ticker. That way you can see everybody and where they're running. I'll get back here a little bit further here to the 77 of William Rucker here. He's currently in 12th spot. It's saying, yeah, he started 10th, currently 11th, down 1 from where he started. The change only takes effect once they cross the start-finish line. Edson Santos here started first. He's back here in 6th spot. He has fallen back. Looks like we have somebody playing games back here. I had some fishtailing going on back here. That could also have been people trying to avoid the draft. As you see here, the 07 Joshua Osborne's trying to lay back here. William, he is parking it. He's just towing it to the garage. So far here we have, well, there's actually 21 drivers. Why did it? I don't know what happened. Okay. Anyway, I think my starting grid might have gone kafooey on me. Because I only showed 13. Oh well. We'll get it all straightened out here, folks. Somehow, some way. We always make a way. And one of them long, drawn out weeks at work. As CJ here making his way up to third. He's making his presence known here early on as we are completing lap number 5 of 90 here tonight at the Iracing Superspeedway. As you can see, the speeds are hitting about 236 miles an hour down the front straightaway. Down through the turns, getting down to about 129, 128 miles an hour. So not a whole lot of decrease of speed there. And I'm sure if these drivers had an extra gear, they could probably get 260 out of this. As I saw 240 there for a moment as we're on the 76 there with Brad Adams. Get back here to the 43 of Clabe Carter here. Currently 17th. Started 19th, up 2 spots. Looks like he's just taking his time, being patient. Same thing here with the 83 of Travis Rucker. We do have a blinker right ahead of him, though. Looks like it's the 034 there of Bobby. Bobby's having some connection issues going on right now. But Scott Watson here in the 29. Looks like he's going to fall back here from that pack. Go ahead and try to build another run here. And Mathis up into the top spot now. Led 1 lap. Alex Offenbach here in second, still looking to lead his first lap. He's on the outside. 2 turns 1 and 2. Really doesn't have any drafting help. I'm surprised the draft is not more of a factor here. Because you can see down the back straightaway, he's staying right. He's actually going to take over the lead with no help at all. So put Alex back up in front, but is he going to have it at the start-finish line? As it looks like Mathis here in second might be getting a run on him down the front straightaway. But Alex has been able to lead his first lap here this evening. Get back here to the 1 of Rick Raven here. Right now, he is in 5th. A lot of single file going on, and you got, 5 cars on the outside. Everybody else is down on the low side right now. I don't know if that's just because they don't trust their cars going up there, or if it has something to do with just letting it ride out until we get towards the latter part of the race. Joshua Osborne here in the 07, he's really making a move here. He started 20th. He is now up to 2nd, folks. And looking for the lead coming out of 2. Ooh, almost contact there between the leader and Joshua. Down the back straightaway, though, they keep it clean. We are good for right now. And let's go ahead and turn my headset on, because you don't have any sounds of what's going on with the cars. I don't know why iRacing keeps doing that. Like, I gotta have iRacing open before OBS. It's so weird. Oh no, OBS has to be open before iRacing. Looks like, get back here, we have Daniel. Actually, I think it's Bobby. Yeah, Bobby is still having a lot of issues here with his internet. Get up here. DJ Hard. Oh, we're on scenic. We got it. We got to get on. There we go. Got CJ currently in 4th spot. Started back in 11th, so up 7 spots here early on. I mean, we're only on lap 12 here at 90. Still got 88 laps to go. I mean, still a long way. Actually, 80. 70. 78. Jesus. Somebody. Oh, my brain is toasted. Got extra crispified. Get back here to Clay Carter here in that 43 machine. He's back here in the back of the pack here. Currently 19th. Started 19th, currently 18th, up 1 spot. Doesn't sound like, oh, he's not moving up a lot. Well, that might be by design too, folks. Because, 90 laps is a long time around this track. I mean, we just saw Osborne, that 07 machine. He started P20, and he found his way up into the front in a matter of 12 laps. So it is possible to drive up through the field in a matter of a few laps. But Joshua is now getting some pressure there from Mathis. And side by side down the front straightaway going, ooh, looks like for right now, Osborne's going to be able to hold him off. Back here to the 916 of Aaron. Trying to get a run there on the 1 of Rick. Looks like he has it. No, he doesn't. Thought maybe on the next camera angle he would have it, but it looked like it died out pretty quick. It looks like Mathis is retaking the lead over Joshua Osborne, but I would not expect Joshua to take that without a challenge. Coming out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. There they go side by side once more. This is a battle for the lead here early on lap 16 of 90 at the Iracing Superspeedway. Coming out turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Mathis has dropped back. All the way back to the 6th spot. As Rick Raven now has himself up to P4. Osborne still showing the way though. Up into that top spot. Brian Edwards has fallen back a little bit here. He's currently in the P7 position. But Aaron and Brian are doing battle, as well as Brad and Scott. They're side by side down the front straightaway. Go ahead, folks. Let's do a gyro cam of exactly how steep these turns are here tonight at the Iracing Superspeedway. hopefully you guys enjoyed a little bit of the sounds of the Indy cars out here tonight, as it looks like we do have Joshua Osborne coming down pit road here, making his pit stop on lap number 20 here. Which is kind of shocking to see that. Big Scott is coming down pit road as well. No, Scott is not on pit road. It just, the timing screen is all sorts of out of whack right now. Because Bobby keeps going in and out and it's screwing everything up because it keeps bouncing up and down. But that does happen. One of those things we got to deal with. Not only as a broadcaster, but also as a fellow competitor out there. We have been green flag for all 22 laps here early on, but we still got a long way to go here. As Alex Offenbach is our leader right now. You got CJ Harden in that second spot. Aaron Hobart third. I was about to call him Brian. Brad Adams. Oh, now Rick Raven fourth. Brad Adams fifth. Brian Edwards fifth. Brad Adams falling back. Mathis is in sixth. Brad seventh. Andrew Fay eighth. Scott Watson ninth. Edson Santos 10th. Garrett Hagan 11th. Lance Anthony 12th. William Rucker back there in 13th. Travis Rucker back in 14th. Daniel, oh my God. Daniel is in 15th. Well, Clave Carter now is in 15th. Casey is in 17th. Bobby is in 18th, in and out. Joshua Osborne, who just pitted, is in 19th. And William Swetson is back in that P20 position. As we got a battle for the lead here between Alex and CJ. CJ is on the outside of Alex here. Turn number 4 down the front straightaway. It looks like Alex is going to be coming down pit road, making his pit stop here tonight on lap 24 of 90. So I would expect the rest of the field to be coming down here in just a few laps. As now the lead is switched over to CJ here in that 33. Also looking at where he would come out to relative to Scott. So Scott is right now in 7th. Oh. Not Scott. Sorry. Osborne. Osborne is 18th right now. Offenbach there is in 18th. So how far? Okay. So they are literally in the same camera view. We'll see here. As they're side by side here, this is for the, as of now, the best position off of pit road. Right now, that's going to go to Osborne. He's been out here 5 laps. Brett Adams just coming back out of pit road here. Aaron Hobart is now our leader, that 916 machine. As they come down pit road, we got a big swarm of them here. Aaron, well, as Brian, CJ, Scott, Andrew, AC staying out, CJ, Scott, and you name it, they're all coming down pit road here this evening. Waiting to see when everybody else is going to come down pit road. We'll go ahead and take a short little pause. Not going to go anywhere. We'll stay right here with all the action. Don't worry about that. But we will go ahead and take a little quick intermission here while I go ahead and get ready for the second stint of the race here tonight. I do appreciate everybody tuning in over here on Extreme Racing TV for the Crown Athletics Racing Tour here tonight. This is their 3rd season. This is the 3rd race of season number 3 here tonight at the Iracing Superspeedway. Not only that, it's also the first of the crown jewels here for the Crown Athletics Racing Tour. So do appreciate everybody coming on board, showing the support, showing the love here for not only the league, but drivers out here who compete each and every week and make it all possible. Couldn't do it without you all. So thank you guys very much. As we got Rick coming down pit road as we have a caution, and we somewhat caught that. But we will go ahead and see here exactly for sure. We're on the 52 here of Lance. I know it didn't start with Lance. He kind of got collected into it all. Who is that in front of him? Oh, there's Andrew. Let's go ahead and see what happened to Andrew. He's upside down on his lid. Somebody was checking up to go down pit road. Oh, I think they both were. And Andrew Fay just didn't check up enough, or maybe so hard to tell. All I know, that is unfortunate for Andrew, because not only did he have to take a tow here this evening, but he's also going to have to use a fast repair. But now that we're under caution, folks, I'm going to go ahead and step away. We're going to take a break. I'm going to be right back. I'm not going to go anywhere, per usual, just like the last time. Just going to go ahead and take a little break here, a little reprieve. Cover my throat a little bit. And we will be right back here in just a moment. right, I am back. Like I said, did not go anywhere. Bobby's going somewhere though. Oh. Been doing that all race so far. As those just tuning in here this evening, this is the Crown Athletics Racing Tour Kart for short. The Indy Series here at the Iracing Superspeedway, race number 3 here tonight, season 3 for these drivers. As we are on lap 32 of 90, this is our first caution of the race here tonight. Looks like we have 6 people out there watching right now. Do appreciate you guys tuning in here tonight as my watch is over here making funky noises. We will go ahead and get these guys back underway here in just a moment. That pace car to get around turns 3 and 4 here and dive off to the safety of pit road. While we wait for that, let's make sure that we're live here. There we go. Get that driver bar up. Get over there on the 0-2 of Mathis as he's going to go ahead and take the green flag here. Green flag is back out. We are back underway. Ooh, looks like they got a little loose there on the restart. They were not ready for that. As you can see, he's already starting to try to break that draft here. Joshua Osborne there in second. Trying to nip on his heels, but he's got company there with the 916 of Aaron. Going out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. He's going to have the high side here going down the back straightaway. He also has help there with the 56 of Alex Offenbach. Wonder if he's going to stay up there and help him as well as Alex. Ooh, save it out. Good save, Alex. Wow. That was almost utter disaster. We're still not in the clear here with Alex. It looks like we are now. He's just going to go ahead, collect his thoughts, maybe request a new pair of underwear. But Alex is going to live to see another lap here. As Math is still in that lead, but he's getting company there. He's got the 07 of Joshua Osborne. He also has CJ Harden. Daniel here. He's making some noise. You got Aaron Hobart. Brian Edwards. I mean, really, you could pretty much put a blanket on these guys. As now they're 3 wide down the front straightaway here. This is a battle for the lead, folks. And it looks like Daniel has led that lap. So that'll be his first lap led here tonight on lap number 35 of 90. Go ahead and get this up here for you guys. That we can go ahead. See here. Magnolia Laser 270 here at the Iracing Super Speedway. We're still on Daniel, but there's action all over the track here. I mean, we go ahead and back here to Brad Adams. He's getting company there from the 034 of Bobby. Scott Watson. Clay Carter, I should say. He's trying to get side by side here with Scott Watson. Got Lance Anthony, one of the league owners here. He is down 4 spots from where he started. But he is amongst the hornet's nest that's going on. You got Rick Raven here. You got Aaron. Got William Rucker all up in the mix of this. So you got 3 wide going through the turns here. Back down the front straightaway once more. Complete lap number 36 here of 90. For those just tuning in here this evening, so far, we've had one caution for 2 laps, 16 lead changes already. Fastest lap of the race was a 43.792. We gotta find out who that was. That would be that 76 machine of Brad Adams here. And that's just so far. Well, get ready to complete lap 37 here of 90. Somebody could still beat that lap. Get back up to the 07 here of Osborne. Up here leading the way. Leading the charge, as I like to say. Looks like Bobby was able to get whatever was going on with his internet corrected again, or it just... I've had the issue too where a certain time of night it just starts acting weird. And that's what I had to do at the beginning of tonight's broadcast. I had to actually restart the entire router because it was just being too slow. William Swedson here. I haven't really mentioned much about William here in that 14 machine. He's back here in that 20th position right now. Started 17th, down 3 from where he started the race. But, you know, as you can see right now, it looks like everybody's single file. He's just minding his P's and Q's right now, trying to get used to that car, not really trying to push anybody's buttons right. Just trying to learn what to do here in the latter part of the race. Avoid the big one. That's the main thing. And he seems to be in a very good spot for that. He also has Garrett Hagan here in that 30 back here. Well, actually, take that back. William is 3 laps down. If I was paying attention to my timing screen, I would see that. So he would have to have 2, 3, 6 miracles. I don't know if I'm ready for 6 more cautions here at the Iracing Superspeedway. That's a lot of pace. A lot of pace and not a lot of racing. Osborne here trying to fight off that 0-2 of Mathis right now, and looks like it's working. We do have one driver taking that wall down the back straightaway. Not quite sure who that is, but we will find him. I think it was a lap car. Yep, there it is. The 83 of Travis Rucker. Looks like he might have just made a pit stop just 6 laps ago, well, now 7. But he is 19, 2 laps down, so he's probably looking to make a charge here, get 1 lap down. Since he is he would be the 2nd car lap down. Get up here to Daniel. Trying to find a more comfortable position here, so that way I'm not trying to go to sleep. That's another thing that's been bugging me lately too. The whole sleep routine is all out of whack because we have Casey coming down pit road. Oh no, we don't. Who is that? Oh, Osborne. Osborne once again making another pit stop here early on in the run. We're only on, well, he's on stent 21. Why I want to say 31. He's on stent 21. Come down, get... I don't know if I would take tires. I would probably just take fuel, but that's just me being a contrarian. Now Brian Edwards, ooh, sorry about that, folks, as I whacked the mic. Brian Edwards is in the top spot here. Get that adjusted. Don't hit that. Big Scott Watson. No, he did not lead that lap. They gave that lap to Brian Edwards. But now Scott is up into the top spot. People still hitting the walls here. Yeah, there it is. Race summary here. 43 laps completed. 47 more laps to go. We have had 18 lead changes and 1 caution for 2 laps here at the Iracing Super Speedway. And we will go ahead and just do another kind of driver drop down here for you all. Get back here to a little bit what's going on back here in the pack a little. Ooh, man, as I say that, we got 3 wide going on here. This is for second, third, fourth. Well, now we got a battle for the lead here, 3 wide. Rick Raven is, he's like, I am done with you guys. And now he's going to tuck back in line to the bottom here, try to get a run. Is he going to peek it back outside, going into 1? No, he's not. He's going to keep it down to the inside there with the 29 of Scott Watson. And it did it again. Why does it keep doing that? Hit that live button, folks. I do apologize for that real quick. All right. There we go. You see there Lance Anthony here, currently in that 9th position. Riding that outside. Get that out of the way. I like to switch it up a little bit. You guys get different views, different angles, different things of what's going on out there. We'll go ahead here. Oh, William Rucker up to the lead here. See here if he's going to be able to lead his first lap here, coming down to the start-finish line. It looks like he's going to be able to with ease here to complete lap number 47 here of 90. These guys are making very quick work of one of the longest, well, it is the longest oval track. But as far as like road course goes, nah, there's longer road courses than this. We are coming down here to complete lap 48. Williams still in the lead. CJ second. Rick Raven third, but he's looking for second. He might have it here in the turn number 1 and 2. Well, now he's going to look for the lead, too. He's like, forget just that. Whoa, man, who is that flying up through the field here? Brian Edwards in that number 3 machine. He just, he nailed it. He drove through the field like he was freaking Dale Earnhardt. As we are currently sitting at 9:10 Eastern. Gotta make it 8:10 Central. 6:10 Pacific time. And 4:10 Central Hawaii time. Aloha. if there's any Hawaiians out there. Just checking my feed here on my Facebook real quick, guys. I do apologize for that. We did have a very unexpected thing happen today at work. Very sad tragedy. Very, very sad event happened today at work. This morning, actually. We got a notification shortly after we started our shift that one of our coworkers, one of our buddies that we work with, he unexpectedly passed away today of a massive heart attack. Worked at Craft Made for 27 years, and was just talking to him yesterday before we left, and to go into work the next day, and he's no longer around. So today's been kind of rough, kind of odd, kind of one of those I'm here but I'm not here things. But here, you know, we still got things to do here on this end. Broadcast, put on a good show, put on a race. That's what we're going to take care of here. But, you know, my thoughts, my prayers are with, you know, his family, his kids, his grandkids, his wife, and everything they must be going through right now. I couldn't even imagine. But back to the racing action of it all. The 77 of William Rucker here. Doing that, well, he's not in first. Well, he might be here. He's on the outside all... No, that's a lap car. Oh. Okay, so William is the Dale Earnhardt scheme. Okay, so that's a lap car, but who is the lap car? Not Osborne. Oh, is it the 83 there, or Travis Rucker? There we go. Found the culprit. Screwing up who I'm looking at it. Okay, we got it all straightened out here. Sorry about my little rant there, guys. I do apologize for that. Like I said, it's been a long, stressful, emotional day on this end here. You know, the fill-in I do for Tuesday nights, he just suffered a heart attack himself. So, you know, that kind of hits a little harder when the guy you're filling in for had a heart attack, he survived, and the guy that you work with every day, side by side with, pretty much doesn't. It's kind of one of those, like, natural selection type things, I guess you'd say. I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It sucks. Life is short. Enjoy it while you can. For those who don't believe life is short, you will find out eventually as we do have pit stop. William Rucker is dropping like a flower. You got Lance Anthony and Clabe Carter also down pit road here this evening. Lap 56 here of 90. This possibly might be their last lap. Siri is trying to talk to me. I don't want to listen to her. Race summary here. I mean, 35 laps to go. I don't know. I mean, these guys have been. I don't know. I mean, we're on Aaron. He did a 28 lap run. I mean, he's coming down pit road. I'll tell you this much. If it stays green, strategy is definitely going to play a factor here. I just don't. I don't see somebody going 30-some laps on a tank of fuel here. I mean, I am looking. You got Daniel coming down pit road, I do believe. Yeah, he's 29 laps. He's on pit road. You got Andrew Fay here, 28 laps. Edson Santos, 28 laps. Pacey at 29 laps. And Mathis there with 29 laps. CJ Harden, 26 laps. So, yeah, I mean, granted, the longer you stay out, the less you got to take on your next stop. But you still got to come down and make another pit stop. Completing lap number 58 here of 90. CJ here, you know, he started 11th, currently up to P number 2. Rick Raven started 2nd, currently up into the top spot here as they're trying to find their way through some lap traffic right now. But, you know, they're going to be able to find their way through it, no problem. A little give and take here. I give now and I'll take later. As Scott's coming out of pit road here, we do have more pit stops going on. Looks like Mathis is coming out. There was another driver on pit road. Brad Adams coming down pit road. Well, coming out of pit road. Not, oh my. Osborne's been out here 16 laps. Bobby's down pit road. Pacey's on pit road. So you got Garrett, Rick, and CJ who have yet to come down pit road and make their pit stop here. But they should be here very, very shortly. As here they come, speaking of the Devils. You got CJ, Garrett, and Rick, as well as the lap car of no one. Oh, Edson. Edson Santos is a lap down? What did he do? Alright, well, Rick got a black flag. So he's going to have to serve a penalty, which is definitely going to affect what he does from here on out. As he's still on pit road. But we have a caution. Now we got to figure out where that was. You found it here. Did Edson? Oh, we just lost it coming out of pit road. That was so weird. Like he just got on the loud pedal and whoop, it just went straight right. And that's just the product of having cold tires. I've done it. I'm ashamed to say it, but I've done it. Not uncommon for that to happen. Well, folks, as they're coming down to catch up to the pace car here, once more, we're going to go ahead and step away. I don't have commercials to play because I don't. But we're going to go ahead and step away here. We're still stay on the racing here. Don't go anywhere, folks. I will be right back momentarily. All right, I am back, folks. Told you I wasn't going anywhere. Get back here. Get ready for the green flag to come back out. Oh, man. All right. Should be getting a green flag here. Next time around. As go through the top 5 here real quick. We got CJ Hurden in P1, Joshua Osborne 2nd, Scott Watson 3rd, Brian Edwards there in 4th, Rick Raven 5th, Garrett Hagan 6th, William Rucker 7th, Mathis Florento in 8th, Lance Anthony 9th, and Aaron Hobart rounding out top 10. And get back up here to our leader here, CJ. We'll go ahead and get ready to get back underway here tonight. Get ready to complete lap number 64 here of 90 at the Iracing Superspeedway, folks. Here for the Crown Athletics Racing Tour. Race number 3 here tonight. It's the first of the Crown, or the Triple Crown, or the Crown Jewel as they call it here at the Crown Athletics Racing Tour. CJ. Ooh, people trying to jump the start here, and yep, I saw that coming. Garrett Hagan is going to go down into the inside wall, but we will go ahead and take a look back at that, folks. But we caught pretty much that part live at coming down the restart here. You can see jumping out of line here, then going, not going, and then boom, lap car. I think there was a lap car down on the inside. Boom, right into the pit wall. Garrett, unfortunately, will have to tow. And by towing, he's going to have to wait about 2-3 minutes and then use that fast repair to get back out there onto the track. But in the meantime, he is going to go down at least a lap, if not 2. That could be a possibility as well. Give you guys a little recap. If anybody's new, just tuning in here this evening, we are at the Iracing Superspeedway here over on Iracing for the Crown Athletics Racing Tour. This is race number 3 of the season. And so far, 64 laps completed. Still got 26. It'll be 25 at the start-finish line. 28 lead changes here. And so far, 3 cautions for 4 laps. Looks like we do have a few takers coming down pit road here. That'd be the one of Rick Raven, as well as Brian Edwards coming down pit road. Scott Watson coming down pit road as well. Probably going to go ahead and top off just in case they get a green-white checker here this evening. I'm assuming that's why they're doing that. As we will go ahead and change the view up a little bit here. Don't worry, folks. I'm still here. I have not gone anywhere. I do promise you that. Like I said, just a lot on my mind here throughout the entire day. Just trying to comprehend everything that has transpired in the last 14 hours. Just shocking. I think we're going to have the one to go here this time by. We will get them back underway here in about a minute. Minute and a half, something like that. Get exactly how long it takes to get around the Iracing superspeedway under pace speed. I don't know if I would want to know. Well, actually, I can tell you right now, their last lap was 1:58.722, so just about 2 minutes. There's the sedan pace car there. Just taking its good old time getting around the track here. Go ahead and get ready to get them back underway here. And who knows? Maybe they might give me a blessing here. Let me sleep past 2:30 in the morning. I've only been able to do it one time in the last week. That was on Sunday. As the pace car drives off the safety of pit road, and it's back in CJ's hands, and the green is back out. And we are back underway here tonight as he had a lap car in. Oh, that was Oz. Oh, my. Okay, so CJ was in. I was on Joshua. Whatever. What happened there? Okay, anyway. Now we're on the leader. Osborne up into the lead. You got Aaron here doing battle. And this is where the tempers start getting a little shorter and shorter. They're not going to be so friendly as they were, on lap 8. And that's kind of why you saw the latest caution that we had. We got 3 wide going through 3 and 4 here. But, like I said, 3 wide here at Iracing Superspeedway is absolutely nothing. That's like going single file at Daytona. This track is so wide. And if you can't make 5 wide work in these turns on this track, you don't belong out here. My opinion. I could be wrong, but just that is literally my opinion. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I just know where the grooves are and how many grooves there are. Like I said, if you can't go 5 wide, don't be out here racing. But we haven't had that. We've only had 3 wide, and I think we've had 1 4 wide for a brief moment. We'll go ahead here, up to the lead here. Pacey is up in that top spot right now. In that pink and green machine, or is it the pink machine? I think it's just the pink and green machine. Yeah, it is the pink and green machine. CJ Harden, that's who's in front of. Okay, now it makes sense. As we got about a 3 wide battle for the lead. Definitely brewing up here, almost 4 wide as well. But nothing coming out of it quite yet. And going down the back straightaway here, we got 3 wide, 1, 2, 3 rows deep. Back down to 2 wide, and CJ is going to go ahead and lead himself another lap here tonight. That'll give him lap number 13. He's been out front leading the race here tonight, and I think he'd be perfectly fine staying right behind Garrett Hagan right now, because Garrett is sitting a lap down. But he also can't let Garrett affect him as far as the momentum goes. You see him jumping to the outside here through turns 3 and 4. But it might cost him here. Is he going to get help, or is he going to get left out to dry? Well, right now, neither. Just a lot of hard, good racing going on right now. I mean, there's some blocking going on, but not... Oh, 3 wide. Oh, there we go. There was. I knew. Ooh, man, we caught that. And there goes Santos. Around and around and around goes Santos. We'll go ahead and take a look back here. And, exactly what transpired here. Oh, yeah, just, looks like the... I don't know what car was in front of him. That's the problem. That's Santos. Was that? No? Okay, so let's do this. Let's get on Santos. And let's do a rear chase. We will figure this out. The O2. That would have been the O2 Mathis. Okay, let's get on a chase cam here. Now that I finally found it, and we will... Oh, that's what happened. Look, he thought that the other car on the inside was coming up, and boom, nailed him. Okay. Well, that's what you would call a racing incident here, folks. And we are not in victory lane. I don't know why we're in victory lane. Get out of victory lane. We still got 24 laps to go, 23 laps to go here at the start finish line. Oh, 16 laps to go. Do apologize. 16. Trying to add a few more laps. All right, folks, as we are going to get ready here to get these cars back racing here tonight, I do want to do a big thank you and a shout out to everybody out there tuning in here tonight. I appreciate it. The league appreciates it. Make sure you get it out there, like, share. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. We appreciate everybody who has subscribed here over at Extreme Racing TV. It means a lot to all of us over here. And get that live back up there for you all. Don't know why. Oh my. Why does it keep doing that? Get back. Hold on, folks. I'm working on it. As we go ahead and get things back underway here. Down the long back front straightaway here. Pace car is going to dive off to the safety of pit road, and we will go ahead and get them back rolling here tonight. And the green flag is out, and we are back underway here tonight, folks. At the Iracing Superspeedway here for race number 3, season number 3, here for the Crown Athletics Racing Tour, the Indy Series. Tonight's race is the first of the Triple Crown, or Crown Jewel. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Triple Crown. It's the Crown Jewel, as they like to call it here, presented by Magnolia Laser. CJ has lost the lead to Aaron Hobart. I was adjusting my watch. Go ahead and get back on him here real quick. But we got, can't forget about William Rucker in that 77, man. He just came charging through. We got 3 wide going on back behind William. Now we're going to have 3 wide for the lead. I would not be surprised here. Pretty soon we're going to have 4 wide for the lead. I'd be shocked if we did not. As we're going down the back straightaway here, we're still 3 wide. Don't know who that was, but somebody brushed the wall. That might have been... Oh, Lord. Lordy, this is just an... Oh, we got accidents brewing all over the place here, folks. We got 3 wide, we got almost 4 wide, 3 wide, 3 wide, 3 wide. I mean, granted, there's a lot of room going on between the lines, but... Ay. Down the back straightaway. Everything seems to be hunky-dory. And coming out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway here once more. Still, CJ, well, William and CJ are going at it right now. William has the lead, but here comes Aaron. Aaron's going to have the lead right back. They split 4 wide for just a moment. Did catch that. It was a brief, slight moment. These guys are doing a phenomenal job here so far. Keeping it. Oh, there we go. 4 wide. Coming out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Oh my God, they're almost touching. This is cruising for a bruising, if you ask me. We got 3 wide, 4 wide, almost 4 wide again. Back to 3 wide. We're down now to under 10 laps to go here tonight, folks. Oh, my. Oh, Lord. I don't know if I can keep watching. We got to stay up here. Because if something's going to happen, it's going to happen up here. I just don't know where at up here. And we're still 3 wide, doing okay. Almost bumping, banging. Oh, here we go. Oh, nope, they were able to save it. Keep it under control. We got people under the yellow line. There is no out of bounds here at the Iracing Superspeedway. We're now down to 9 to go. Or 8 to go. Or whatever to go. Coming out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Oh! We got people brushing the outside wall down the straightaway. I don't know what's going on there. But they will, man. Almost contact there between the 916 and the 07. But they were able to keep it off each other for now. That might change here though. I mean, we still got a few laps to go here. Turn number 4 here, down the front straightaway to complete lap 83 of 90. And, ooh, squeezing it 3 wide there. I think that was the 916. I don't know. They're all jumbled up right now. Oh my God, we're 4 wide. Ay, ay, ay. Back to 3 wide. These guys, man, I tell you what, they are very impressive right now. With all this bumping and banging that's been going on, I would have wrecked at least 4 times. They've been able to keep it straight, keep it clean. I mean, Aaron's still out in front. William Rucker there in second. CJ Hart in third. Andrew Fay fourth. Scott Watson fifth. Those are your top 5 here tonight. And yes, oh man, the squeezing. A lot of squeezing going on here as we coming down to take the 5 to go here tonight. 5 more laps and this race is complete. Can we make it to 5 laps at the rate they're going? No. But they made it this far doing what they're doing. I don't see why they couldn't do it. But the question is, will they do it? Oh, nope, they won't. There they go. Big one here tonight at the Iracing Superspeedway. Caution is out. We caught that live, but we will go ahead and take a look back at it. And it started with the... right down here at the bottom. It looked like it was a... yep, bump draft gone wrong. Really got to watch the bump drafts here. And it just collected half, well, not half the field, but a good majority of the drivers here tonight. So that will bring out our latest caution here tonight. And I'll give the lead up to Pacey. As we will have green-white checkered attempt. I do believe they get 2 of them. Should be getting 1 to go here this time by. And we got 2 minutes. All right, folks. Well, I'm back. Made it just in time for all the fun and excitement here to take place. As we wait. And wait. Looks like we got 8 of you out there watching. I do appreciate you guys tuning in. Like I said, I'm sorry I'm not all with it here tonight. I did have a lot that I went through today personally. Losing somebody that I worked with every day. Not easy. But it is something that, we all got to deal with in our own ways, our own professions. As the pace car is off to the safety of pit road, we do have a race to finish here tonight, the Iracing Superspeedway. So let's go ahead and get that completed here tonight as the green flag is back out. We are back underway here tonight for race number 3, season number 3 of the Crown Athletics Racing Tour Indy Series here tonight at the Iracing Superspeedway, and we have a caution on the restart. I'm not even going to go back and look at the replay because I don't know. I mean, we're on the final lap, so Pacey is going to grab the victory here tonight. William Rucker is going to grab second. Andrew Fay third. I don't know what happened on that restart. That boggles my mind. I think that's the end of the race. Yeah, okay, that is the end of the race. Okay. Pacey will grab the victory here tonight. That was some good racing, and then it wasn't. I would be intrigued to see here what the driver's input is on that last restart, what transpired there, but they have all the radio communication going on their side. I do not. So they know more than I know. But all I can say is congratulations to Pacey grabbing the victory here, as well as William Rucker and Andrew Fay rounding out your top three. You can't forget about Alex Offenbach, Joshua Osborne, Mathis, Loreno, Brad Adams, Blade Carter, Lance Anthony, and Travis Rucker rounding out your top 10. But what we are going to go ahead and do is we'll go ahead and get ready here. Wait for them to, wait for Pacey anyway, to go ahead and do his victory burnout. And we'll go ahead, step away, get the top three up here for a quick interview. Get ready for what's coming up next Thursday. Pacey's going to go ahead and burn it up here tonight. We will go ahead, folks, step away. Don't go anywhere, folks. We will be right back. Alrighty, folks, welcome back. I've got the top three up here in the broadcast booth. Right now, we're going to go ahead and start with our third place finisher here tonight. And that would be Andrew Fay. Andrew, go ahead and top out your race here tonight at the Iracing Superspeedway. How was it here tonight for you?
Uh, Quite the eventful one, I'd say. Getting wrecked out early in the race. Got the fast repair, got it fixed up, and just made a big move on that second to last caution. Got ahead of everybody and got my lap back and worked it back up to the front. Proud of my team name Motorsport guys. Brian and Scott, they did really good helping. We were really good as a team. Got to shout out my current esports team, Golden Eagles Esports. Where they were thankful enough and lucky enough to broadcast us tonight at the school. So also want to shout out Magnolia Laser for sponsoring the race. It was a good event. I was a little skeptical about how this race would go, but I feel like everyone kind of minded their P's and Q's and did a really good job keeping it clean till the end.
Yeah, it definitely was really clean there up until the end of the race. A lot of hard racing, a lot of 4 or 5, not 5 wide, but a lot of 3, 4 wide, 2 wide.
Oh, no, it was 5 wide at the end there. It definitely was.
I must have blocked that out of my mind. But looking forward here going into next week. Kind of talk about what you're looking forward to going into Moghetti here next Thursday night here for the Crown Athletics Racing Tour.
Well, never raced at Motegi, so we'll see how that goes. I'm mostly looking forward for 2 big races, Chicago Street Race, my home race, and the Indy 500. Started on the front row last year, had some computer problems, so I'm hoping I can come back and really pick up where I left off.
All right, well, definitely looking forward to that, Andrew, but, we still got a few races to go before we go ahead and tackle those tracks, but, before we go ahead and let you go and celebrate P3 here, any final thoughts, shout-outs you want to give Andrew before we go ahead and let you go celebrate P3 here tonight, the Iracing Superspeedway?
Just thankful for Lance for putting this on. Thankful for all the guys who compete. Hopefully some drivers can clean it up and stop wrecking my team. But, other than that, we had a good day. I'm really happy about it.
There you go, Andrew. Well, you go ahead and enjoy this third place finish here tonight, and we'll see you back out there on the track next Thursday.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. All right, and that will take us to our second place finisher here tonight, and that would be that 77 machine of William Rucker. Well, William didn't quite have it to grab the victory here tonight, but still, podium finish P2. Go ahead and top out your race here tonight at the Iracing Superspeedway.
Yeah, so this was, going into this event, everybody kind of knows, iRacing Super Speedway. There's a certain air that comes with this track. It's like Talladega on steroids. I've seen it compared to, but you know that there's definitely going to be, high wide racing. So you got to keep your car clean. Make sure you can keep it out of any kind of wrecks that may come up that tend to come up here. But also, there's a little bit of strategy that comes into play as far as pit stops and fuel strategy. So you got guys trying to save fuel, and other guys are pushing it. So you really just gotta do a little bit of heads up racing and be aware of your surroundings. So we kind of went into this race with a mindset of saving some fuel at the start of the race. So that's why we kind of hung around mid pack. Got through the first couple stints okay, and feel like we had ourselves set up to be in a really good spot. Lance and I, at least, before we got that big caution that started that slew of cautions at the end there. So feeling like we had a good shot at getting a really good finish together, but had to pivot a little bit there once those cautions came out. Um, and then I feel like the intensity with about 10 to 15 to go just really picked way up. You could definitely tell that uh, guys were sensing that it was go time. That's when you saw a lot of that really hard racing at the front there. And then uh, at that point, I was trying to just stay at the very front of the pack, or if I started to fall back a bit, I would fall back all the way to the back and regroup and make another run at it. Uh, Happened to stay at the front and just missed that wreck that brought us to the green white checker, and then just kind of set ourselves up for P2 there to bring it home. Once we got that green white checker and then that caution, of course. So no, didn't quite get the win, but hey, that got me up here talking to you again, Dennis. It's been too long. We need to make this more of a routine habit.
Yes, we definitely do. And, nice seeing you up here in the podium spot here for tonight at the iRacing Super Speedway. But ultimately, a victory would be the best outcome for you, William. But, always got next week. Looking forward to next week. Going to Moghetti. Go ahead and talk about, kind of what do you looking forward to going to that track? What are you kind of expecting next Thursday?
Yeah, so I've always been a really big fan of Motegi. I don't know, just something about the way the track's laid out. It's really, I've got a really good flow around there. I feel like, once you find out that exact line all the way around, through 1 and 2, of course, it's a big wide turn, so you can kind of run that wide open. And then in 3 and 4, there's a real specific line where you can attack the track and kind of make some speed while also maintaining your grip. So it's a lot of fun to kind of play around and figure out where that line is, and then just kind of rip it around there. The last few times we've been there, I feel like we've had some really good runs. So definitely look forward to that. I think it should be start of a good few finishes for us. Maybe keep this momentum going and see where we can go as the season goes along. But definitely looking forward to that track next week and seeing where we can end up.
All right, William. Well, before we go ahead and let you go and celebrate your P2 finish here at the iRacing Super Speedway, any final thoughts, shout outs you want to give before you go celebrate here tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. First and foremost, I want to say thank you, Extreme Racing TV, for coming on board and putting our races up on YouTube for people to tune in and see. I really appreciate you guys coming along and doing that. You always do a great job with your broadcasts and with your graphics. Got a killer graphics package this year, so really appreciate you doing that. Also, want to do a big shout out to Magnolia Laser for coming on board and sponsoring this race. That always helps when we can pick up a race sponsor like that, and really appreciate them. Also, want to give some shout outs to the team sponsors. Magnolia Laser again, Crown Athletics, B Smith Maintenance LLC, Sabina Guitars and Finer Things. Those are the guys that really kind of support us week in, week out, and are always have our backs and like to see what we can do whenever we get out here and get behind the wheel of these things. But yeah, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in and all the support.
All right, William. Well, go ahead and celebrate your second place finish here this evening, and looking forward to what you got in store for them next Thursday night. But until then, enjoy this one.
Thanks, Dennis.
All right, you're welcome. And that will take us to our victor here this evening. That Triple O of Pacey up here in the broadcast booth. Well, you found a way to get yourself up in front. Started 12th, finished first here tonight. Go ahead and talk about your race here tonight, the iRacing Super Speedway. How was it here tonight for you?
I mean, it was pretty similar strategy there to bad with names. I think it was Rucker, and me and my teammate, we were just trying to stick in the back, save fuel the first couple stints. That would be good for the end on the two stopper. I'll be completely honest. I have no clue what I'm doing in this car. This is, I think, like my second or third ever start with this car, so that was the most wild race I've ever had at this track. I don't know if I'll ever be able to top that one. I have never gone 5 wide before at this track. I don't necessarily think I ever want to do it again. But no, it was fun. Like I told everybody else, I just had the luckiest move at the luckiest time. So
All right. Well, sometimes that's all it takes is having a little bit of luck, being in the right spot at the right time, especially when it comes to a track like this. You never know what's going to take place. It is kind of like a crapshoot. You never know what's going to happen, but, finding yourself here in victory lane, nothing better. And now we look forward to next Thursday, going to Moghetti, kind of talk about, what are you looking forward to going to that track compared to what you just witnessed here tonight?
so unfortunately, I won't be here for the next handful of weeks. Um, I've got other obligations I got to do on Thursday nights, so I will be back as soon as I can. But I'm really looking forward to going back and watching the broadcast next week for everybody at Motegi.
All right. Well, you enjoy your week off next week, doing what you got going on your side. But still, good showing here tonight, coming out here and leading 7 laps and ultimately leading the most important lap, the last lap here. But before we go ahead and let you go, as my tongue gets twisted in my mouth, any final thoughts, shout outs you want to give Pacey before we go ahead and let you go and celebrate your victory here at the iRacing Super Speedway?
Yeah, I gotta shout out Blink Designs, PBR Racing. Great group of guys over there. Enjoy racing with every single one of them. Not all of them race here, but a few of them do. So definite shout out to those guys. It was unfortunate that teammate got involved in some wrecks tonight, but Yeah, that about does it. Shout out to everybody just in the stream watching and for letting me race.
All right. Well, you go ahead and you go and celebrate your victory here tonight, and can't wait to see you back out there on track here, even though it won't be next Thursday, but hopefully here down a couple weeks from now, you'll be back out there. Until then, enjoy this and see you back out there on the track here soon.
All right, thank you.
All right. You're welcome. All right, everybody. Well, that will conclude the interviews here this evening. So let's go ahead, why don't we, and get to the final results here tonight, pending any admin stuff they have to do, which I don't think they have to. But the Triple O of Pacey there grabbing the victory here once again. Congratulations goes out to him for the victory here tonight. In second, William Rucker. Third, Andrew Fay. Fourth, Alex Offenbach. Fifth, Joshua Osborne. Sixth, Mathis Florento. Seventh, Brad Adams. Eighth, Clabe Carter. Ninth, Lance Anthony. 10th is Travis Rucker. Back in 11th, we got Daniel Wrench. 12th, Bobby Flowers. 13th, Scott Watson. 14th, Brian Edwards. 15th, CJ Harden. 16th, William Swetson. 17th, Aaron Hobart. 18th, Garrett Hagan. 19th, Rick Raven. 20th, Edson Santos. 21st, Anthony Yuns. 22nd, Bradley Williams. And rounding out the field here in 23rd, Austin Rucker. Well, folks, it's been a pleasure. It's been an honor to broadcast here tonight for the Crown Athletics Racing Tour. Race number 3, season 3. I do once again want to give a shout out to a co-worker of mine, Tim Church. Gonna miss you, man. Wish you we're still here, but thoughts and prayers are with you, your family. Praying that you're in a better place, man. Not feeling no more pain, no more hurt. But until next Thursday, folks, take care of yourselves and each other, and have a great night.